Hello everybody. I used to have this iPhone 6 and I really liked it. And when I was in Daytona, I went for a little swim in the saltwater pool and I took my iPhone 6 with me. So I went and got my old iPhone 5 out and I've been using it for the last, I think it's been about a month and a half. And something weird happened the other day. I was at work and I was on the opposite side of a friend of mine's desk. He was behind his computer and I was sitting there in the visitor's chair talking to him. And I laid my phone on my lap and it slid off my lap, hit the floor, and I thought I broke it because the glass was sticking up about 1/4 of an inch from the case. And I got to looking closer and I couldn't quite figure it out at first because it looked like when you take the screws out of the bottom and pull the glass up that the glass was coming out. So I looked closer and I don't know if you can see it in here or not, but there are no screws on either side of the charging port. I'm assuming that they just loosened up and fell out. Well, luckily I have an old iPhone 5 in my garage here that belonged to my daughter, and she crushed the screen, and I was working to put a new screen in it, but come to find out it had some other problems, so I'm going to use it for spare parts. Let me show you what I got. Here's my daughter's old phone, and you can see the screen busted. And I have a new glass for it, but there was problems also with the digitizer, and I decided it wasn't worth the money or the effort to fix it. So I just basically put it back in the envelope, and it's just been sitting out here in the garage. What I've got here are all of the parts, including these little screws right here, which are the ones I need to repair my phone. Every time I take a phone apart, let me get this out of the way, I always tape the screws and stuff with a little Scotch tape to a flat surface. In this case, it was just the case that the replacement glass came in. But let me get these screws disconnected and we'll go ahead and get them installed in my phone. Just going to raise the tape up here a little bit. Got to be careful because I don't want to lose these because I will never find them in my garage. Get them off the tape. I've got one of these special screwdrivers that you use to tighten these little screws down. So let me see if I can, maybe it's magnetized, and it is, thank goodness. All right, let's get the first one in there. All right, now I'm fairly happy. Hopefully this will hold together and it'll get me through until I get a chance to pick up a new phone. I feel really fortunate that I had that broken iPhone because I guess I could have ordered a couple of screws, but I noticed this about, well, it was last Thursday or Friday, today's Tuesday, and my concern was putting it in your back pocket. You know, when you sit down and your pocket puts pressure on it, the phone gets kind of flexed a little bit. And I thought for sure it was going to pop off. And I just kept wanting to get out here and put those screws back in. But I just was so busy, I never got around to it. I'm happy they're in there now because if I do drop again, the floors at work are carpeted. So they could still break the screen, but the jolt is what took this apart. And I was scared that maybe a cable would pop loose or something. But luckily the phone's been working great. And with those new screws in there, I'm now confident that barring a major drop, she's going to hold together. Thanks a lot for watching. I really appreciate it. Have a great day, and we'll see you guys again real soon.